No, but hello everybody. Welcome. And welcome to, if you've been here before, you know, I'm grateful that you've come back and you've stepped back into this great place we have created. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the kind of stuff that we like. You get it? This is the third time, hopefully the last. Well, yeah, I've got my mom today. This is my mom. What do you want to go by today, mom? What name do you want to go by today?
Brindley.
Brindley. So this is Brindley. Now, this is my mom, man. Like, this is the one and only, you know. The lady who raised me, taught me, showed me, nurtured me, disciplined me, everything. But more or less a mom and a dad, but, you know, Tuesday it's Mother's Day. But happy Mother's Day as well. I don't know if I've said that part. Have I said that part?
I think so.
Yeah. You don't talk that quiet. I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody. If you're not a mom, it doesn't matter, because we're all mothering in some type of form or fashion with children or your nieces and nephews, your pets them, you know. I'm a cat mom. So yeah, I am a mom in some certain aspects of life. But mom, talking about that, I mean Brindley.
No, you can call me mom.
Mom, okay, mom. What was like motherhood like? Because I don't know. I'm not a mom. I don't have a clue, but I feel like I know, but I don't, because
It's not easy. I'd say it's one of the hardest jobs in the world. It's no handbook to it, but it's rewarding.
would you have liked to have had a handbook?
No, because you don't learn.
Well, I guess so. That's true. Obviously, I have a sister, so mom had two girls, didn't you?
I did. Two beautiful girls.
What was childhood like for you?
Not good. Not good. I had foster parents which weren't very nice, so I ended up in the care system from probably about the age of 11, in and out children's homes, and I can say it's the best years of my life.
Children's homes.
Yes, had good fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
What was you like in there?
I was
Would
bad.
you-
I was bad.
Was you
No one was allowed to touch the food until I'd got it first.
So that's where I get it from. That greedy side. That makes sense.
Yeah. No.
How long was you in foster homes for?
Only the one up until about age 11.
It's mad, you know, because we speak, but you don't really tell me much.
I've told you little bits.
But you've never like sat down and said a story. Like, not saying you would do it like that, but I'm just saying like you've kept a lot hidden, I guess. But
Yeah.
but I've always seen that you've been through a lot. I've always realised you've been through a lot because of how you grew me, you raised me.
Yeah, very strictly.
Yeah. But then it's mad because I still got away with a lot of things. So I was still smarter than you in some sense,
No,
in some
I was
way.
kind of no. I'd say sometimes I was a lot two steps ahead.
I guess so.
When you was going Drayton Manor, when she thought she was going with her friends,
I really did.
I was on the bus behind.
Listen now.
I was on the
I
bus
remember,
behind.
if you've been JM Manor, yeah, you know, when you're walking down, yeah, probably Stormforce 10 or something, you know, when you just get there and you're walking down and you're like, yeah, can't wait to get there. You're young. You're full of energy. And then something said, turn around. I turned around. And why do I see my mum hiding? Running, you know, like full on, like. Ever since that day, I was like, I ain't going nowhere with no friends. Because there's no point. I don't want to get caught. But really deep down, I probably, if I had this...
It was a protection thing.
It was, and I get it. So going back to your childhood, obviously, like I always knew you went through something deep because none of my friends' mum did what you used to do.
Yeah, I was very, very overprotective, mum. Still am.
Yeah. What's one thing you
Still
feel like what would have been beneficial having your biological mum? Like, what do you think could have... Having your biological
I
mum?
wouldn't see anything beneficial.
No.
No, I don't think.
Even though you...
What you haven't had, you don't miss.
True. But then how you've loved and nurtured me and my sister, have you never thought to yourself, man, I'm a good mum, but I don't know...
I am a good mum. I've been... I'd say I have been a good mum. There's certain areas that I regret that I think I could have handled better.
How? What do you mean?
My temper.
Yeah, that's true.
How to
Boy.
deal with situations, but because I didn't have that loving, nurturing
Yeah.
home myself.
And that's
You
that-
know, I've
Sorry.
even though I've given you and your sister a loving and nurturing home.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I have.
You have.
You
You have.
know, I've always tried to make sure that you and your sister have always had what I didn't get.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's the role of, I don't know, again, I'm not a parent, but I feel like that's what most parents should want to do anyway.
Yeah,
Is give what they've
yeah.
never received. It's
Yeah.
like so you break that cycle. But what I mean to say is, like, because you've been such a great mum, has there never been a time where you're like, oh, I wish I had my biological mum could have done this, or I wish my mum could have done this?
No, because like I said, you don't miss what you haven't had.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's made me the best mum that I can be because I didn't have that.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
So,
So what was the relationships like back then for you?
as in what?
Because obviously, me and my sister, we have two different dads, and my dad was never easy, and he wasn't an easy guy to get on with.
No,
in that
we had a
sense.
good relationship. We had a very good relationship.
Yeah, you have a
But
better
there was-
relationship with my sister's dad than my dad, innit? Really, you get on better with my dad now, but with my sister's dad, it's always been better. In that sense.
Yeah, I mean, I've got on with both of them really. I don't bear a grudge. I suppose I did at the time when we was going through, a lot of the shit. But I've always remained friends with my ex-partners
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
because I think that's important. Part of,
My
for you
development.
children and that. Even though you wasn't in touch with your dad as much as what Siobhan
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Was, should I say. But you are now. You've got a good relationship.
Yeah, I've got a good
with your
relationship with my dad now. And I'm really grateful because my dad's never been there really growing up. And he never showed any like jealousy when he came back. And I gave him time. And I appreciate that. He never made me feel like I had to choose.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could have easily done that because there's a lot of mums out there that will, go on a bit bitter because they feel ownership. But at the same time, it takes two to make that child, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
How do you think about me not being a mum yet?
I can't wait for you to be a mum.
Do you think I'll be a good mum?
Yeah, I think with some guidance. You always need help with your first child.
Yeah,
You always need help with your first child.
I guess.
I've just got to try not to take over.
No, you can. You can really
No.
push the boat out.
No.
No, you can. No, for real. But there's also one thing I want to say, yeah, and it was obviously growing up in foster home. No, what do you call it?
Children's home.
Children's home.
Yeah.
You was around different walks of life, wasn't you, growing up?
Oh gosh, yeah.
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 What was that like? Because I know you didn't really touch much on your step parents, which is fine. We don't have to do that. But was that how did that happen? How
Well,
did what
'cause
happen,
certain
Jazz?
things
How did
were-
what happen, Jazz? That didn't make no sense,
Yeah.
did it? Did that make sense? How did what happen? Wait, what?
Certain things happened in the house, so I used to run away and that.
Yeah.
So I was a bit of naughty child because of situations that were going on and that. But
Do you always have you always felt like you've been protected?
yeah, I think so, because I really do believe I probably would have been in prison. I'm being serious.
No, I'm dead serious
Yeah.
too.
I would have been in prison.
Did having children calm you down, like? Because how old was you when you had Siobhan?
18.
He was young, and you know what? So I could have had a baby when I was 18. It would have been okay.
Yeah,
So
but
why?
not under my house.
So how old was you when you had me?
I think 23.
Oh, you was only young, going through
Yeah.
life without. But you had Keith as well.
I
Don't
had
forget Keith.
Keith,
Yeah,
yeah,
Keith's
Keith.
my godfather.
Yeah, he was a social worker in a children's home that I was at.
Yeah,
in.
yeah. And took
So
you in.
yeah, he's been a big influence in
Yeah.
our lives.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But to start off, it was your life because we
Yeah,
never
yeah.
existed then.
Yeah. So yeah, big up to Keith.
Big up Keith. But also, touch on the fact of I'm biracial. My mum is Espaniano. See?
I'm a dad's side.
So you're half Espanol, I'm Cote Español, and I'm half Jamaican. But it's mad because like I was never around my family growing up, and then I was never around my mum's side either.
Yeah.
So I was very
Yeah.
much like
Just me and you,
a
really,
lonely
wasn't it?
child. Yeah. But it's crazy because you still introduce my ethnicity to me. You
Yes.
still cooked rice and peas.
Important.
You still done stewed chicken. You still introduced me to having my hair in braids and the importance of that. Like, how did
Yeah.
you like think to yourself? Like again, some parents think, oh, it's okay. She don't need to have her hair like that. It's okay. They ignore the most important parts of your child's development and your child's, you know, appearance, so to speak. You never made me look ashy. You know what I mean? Like, you always crept me grease down. So it's like, who taught you that part? How come? What made you realize it was important for me to know both sides, even though I didn't know both sides?
I think because when I go way back, when I used to abscond from the children's homes
Yeah.
or abscond from my stepmoms, I had they were very racist. My step parents, very racist. So I think when I used to go to a special school when I was younger, which was like 7 in the class with 2 teachers.
Okay.
Naughty
Naughty school.
That's when I met my first, I could say that she was my best friend then, Val.
I've met Val.
Val, no, you haven't.
Haven't I?
Valerie Brown. She's got
She the one the pictures in the photo booth.
yeah.
I gotta get the pictures up.
Yeah.
We'll get them up. Okay.
It was funny. Our relation started with a big fight in school.
You're joking?
Who was the don of the school?
So who won the
and
fight?
it was a draw.
Oh,
And we
that's
was
why
best
you
friends
both.
after-
I
we was best
said
friends
that.
after that.
So that was it then. She was like, yeah, I
So
can't
what
beat
were
you
you
up.
talking
You
about?
can't, yeah. So go on, carry on, I'm listening.
And so I was around black people from a young age.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that you
embraced it.
know your roots.
Yeah. And I'm grateful for that. You never made me feel lost.
No, I hope not.
No, honestly, you didn't. You really didn't. Obviously, it was difficult at certain points in my life because I went to a mixed school, then I went to a white school, and I was there for 6 years, which was very difficult at the time to
Yeah, I
adjust to.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But then, as soon
yeah.
as I went to secondary school, I felt like I was.
But I personally moved so I could actually get you into that school because it was a good school. But unfortunately, you
got bullied.
didn't have a good experience.
I got bullied. Sheesh, kebabs, mate. It was hard for me, weren't it? Shoot, I had to buy sweets to have friends. Deep.
But I think they was also jealous of you because you play football with the boys and the girls didn't like it.
Nah, it must have not been. Can't be, because back then in primary school, you're not thinking about, oh, she likes him and I like him, because I wasn't. So I'm sure there's no way girls would have been thinking like that in primary school.
Yeah, but you weren't into boys. You was more into your football. And
I don't think people should be into boys in primary school.
No.
Oh, well, unless I'm
But
just
you'll-
slow.
You'll be surprised how many were.
Yeah, clearly. Mad, innit? But yeah, that has to get mentioned, and big up you, mum, for that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
That
think
must have been hard though, not being able to introduce me to. Because you have sisters, yes? I have aunties. 5, 4,
2
2. Colleen
and Tracy.
and Tracy. No brothers.
No.
Nan's name's Pauline.
Yeah.
Granddad's name is
Philip.
Philippe. Strong bloodline, because you ain't weak. You ain't weak.
Yeah.
But Mother's Day, like, what is a thing that, do you feel like, with me, and I don't have a child yet, does it ever worry you because you had your children so early?
No, I'm glad I had my children early.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's different for me. It was different for me because I wanted my own family, being
Yeah.
brought up in children's homes and stuff like that. So I wanted something.
Unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
myself.
tribe.
Yeah. But I can't wait for you to, when you find the right person.
Yeah, but I can't lie. It's hard, Mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like I'm getting older. Is it working down there properly? I don't know, because I'm not dating nobody. I'm not seeing nobody, so I don't really know.
Well, you've got another 8 years to wait. But it's hard. It's hard. Well, it's hard to find, you know, a partner nowadays, isn't it?
What was it like dating in your time then? Was it more easier to like, would you just like, oh,
No, I was very difficult. Look, if you got a kiss out of me the first 6 months,
oh, you was tough,
you
tough?
better back off.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but what about now though? Because a lot of people have sex on the first date now, and they get married to him and settle down to him.
Well, if it works for them, it works for them, but that's not my kind of style.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been single now for what, 26 years?
26 years.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting you on a dating show. We're getting you on a dating show. You're mad. 26 years, Mom.
My children have always come first.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore.
For you ladies
Who-
out there, a
you-
man will come and go, your children are with you for life.
That's true. And your children never forget nothing either.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah. Remember when I was dating Cobus? And you didn't like him?
yeah, but that,
He was out.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I felt
He
like I
was
was
out.
overprotective because I only had you.
Yeah, well, I'm overprotective over you. You
Yeah, no,
know.
but if I was a bit different and I was like, just had a different social networking and just been a bit more different, I probably would never have been so hard on you with that. In my head, I was like, she's
Yeah,
she's
but-
still with my dad, and my dad I ain't seen him for 5 years.
No, I
Mind
know, but
games.
it's, you know,
Get that out because I'm not spray. Not spray. But do you get what I'm saying now? It was all like psychology for me. I just saw you as mine. When really I should have been like,
No, but that's
let you
fine.
live, man. Let you have your life. Like,
no. Children always come first, no matter what.
well, obviously now it wouldn't be me, be my grandchildren that would come first for you in that sense.
Yes.
I've like skipped that
Yeah.
part now, innit?
Yeah, so you need to hurry up so I get to see my grandchildren.
Well, you will, but even that worries me a little bit, you know, Mum, because time's clocking on. It don't last forever. Like, what am I really? If you know, I don't want to let you down and not reproduce and not carry the name, but it's like anything can happen. Like, I don't know. For
Well,
me,
would you adopt?
I
you
would
adopt a
definitely
baby?
adopt. Yeah. But even that, there's some clauses with it, isn't there?
Well, you've just got to make sure that, you know, it's not, the baby's not certain things,
Blood, like,
Dr-
pull a
dr-
type.
you know,
I know what you
addicted
mean.
to drugs and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. You've got to be careful.
But they don't disclose that information, do they?
No, you can request things like that.
But they might lie
I don't know.
because you
Don't
know.
know. The sperm banks out there.
Oh yeah.
But then again, you can't trust that, can you?
It'd be the same thing. But then I was thinking about that
Did you be
yesterday, you know, when I was getting ready. I was thinking,
No,
yo,
but you don't know, do you, whether they've been...
I know, but imagine a sperm bank of someone whose IQ is mad high, and my
Doesn't
child
make
becomes
the-
a genius.
That doesn't... Listen, look how many autistic people out there and they're still genius.
Yeah, because autism, you can have a different. You got different types of frequency
Yeah,
of autism.
so you don't
that's
have to
why.
have a good IQ to be, you know...
But I don't think my IQ is that good. My genuine knowledge is whack. It's mad. Like, let me ask you a question. What's the capital of Paris? Is it Paris? France. You see, I told you, my IQ.
You're telling
is
me
dead.
the answer. All right,
It's
I'll
dead.
ask you the question. What is the capital of France?
I told you, I'm not smart. I'm really not smart.
Okay,
No, I
don't-
am smart, but I am smart, yeah. But it's like my general knowledge, my IQ, is not that great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, let me do.
Yeah, but everybody's different. It's like I'm good with my hands. Like I used to
Yeah,
do
you
welding,
yeah.
brazing,
You done the floorboards in our living room,
yeah,
in my bedroom.
carpentry, all that kind of stuff. Okay, it might be a bit rickety, but you know we
Who
get there.
taught you? And you bust a few pipes. You came home off holiday with a leaked living room and everything.
Yeah,
And a leaked bathroom. But the joke is, Mum, you got the job done.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
I
mad.
won't rely on a man for nothing.
But I think now it's
If I
come to
can
that
do
time
it.
where I feel like you ought to because you deserve it. Look how gorgeous you are, Mum.
Oh please.
You are though. Like, I can't wait. Like, I've said this for ages. You're gonna be the one that gets married later in life. I can see it. You know what I'm
my
saying?
Zimmer frame.
No. On the beach, something random. You come back and you're like, we've eloped, you know, Jazz.
No,
And I'm like, you didn't even
no, I'm
invite
quite
me.
happy by myself
No,
and the cats.
but is that is that what you want forever though? Be honest.
I haven't got time.
See, she's
see?
lying. Be honest.
I'm not interested.
She's lying.
I'm not interested. Honestly.
You deserve love because you're so loving. You are the epitome of love. And it's mad because, like, when I look and I think about, you know, how your life started, you had the minimum amount of love, but you've got the biggest heart.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just no, but I'm honest though. I'm honest though, you know, you are. So,
Yeah, okay.
but if anyone's there who's got a single Pringle of a father, uncle, cousin, and he's of a certain age group, maybe even younger actually, what would be your age limit to date? Or like, if someone come up to you now and he looked young, but he wasn't young.
No.
So what's your age limit? Do you rather go older? Do you rather go younger?
Older.
Yeah, I'd rather go older. I'd rather go older as well. If I came home with a guy who was like touching,
Long as he can cook, clean, clean up after himself,
yes,
iron,
yes,
all
just
of
that.
All of
That's a
that.
woman job. That's a woman job.
No, listen, a lot of men make the best cooks, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. That's true. Because
They
they
make the
kept
best
Michelle.
cooks, yeah.
Is it Michelle that cook?
Michelle.
Michelle, he was on and he went around the world with the French dude.
He is French, Michelle.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about though. They went around 3 times. 3 of them. But going back to that though. So you want a woman? You want a woman, yeah? No, I'm joking. So, so what about the stability?
I don't drink from the furry cup.
What about
Sorry.
the stability? What about the stability? What about being able to travel, have a companion with? Because you travel a lot.
By myself, I'm happy with that.
Give it.
Traveling, going on holiday by myself. I love it.
And to be fair, I want to start going on holiday by myself because how was that got down there? I want to start going on holiday by myself. But like someone who doesn't rinse from you, so you both are on the same, want the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Don't we?
Yeah.
So I feel like you deserve it. But I would.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm quite content how I am.
I think it's gonna happen.
Got to be approved by the cats.
You are not going to be a crazy cat woman. You are not going to be that. You're not that. Don't put yourself in that bracket. You deserve love. So what about me then? Do you reckon I should like, what advice would you give to me? Because you haven't dated for a long time. So should I really take dating advice?
It should be natural. You don't go out there looking, going to
What about this
clubs and
dating,
stuff like
online
that.
dating?
I don't know. Your sister met somebody online dating, didn't she?
That didn't go down too well.
No.
Joking. Nah.
I don't.
No, but like, it could happen because a lot of people do it, don't they? And it works out. It's quite successful. The rates are successful.
I know people actually that have met and been together for 6 months and they've got married. If you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I knew that your dad was, you know, the one for me.
Yeah.
You know, I probably would have actually married your dad because I would never have, you know, I would never get married. I've always said, but I probably would have married your dad.
You've always said you'll never get married. I've never.
Cut that bit.
No. Keep that bit. But to be fair, it was hard work, and you was hard work, so I can't lie.
No, but we did have a good relationship.
I did. I'm not.
We
I'm not
both had
disputing that.
the same interests.
Yeah.
So,
Gym, American football,
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
fashion,
Food.
You made me.
Yeah.
And you know what as well? I don't mean to change the subject, but the amount of parents I've seen bitter to their kids because their dad don't want them is mad. You've seen that, haven't you? I bet you think to yourself, how?
Yeah, where they stop the dad from seeing.
Well, not stop, because things can happen. Like, you know, like my dad, he weren't regular in my life. I see him again, like probably once every 2 years or once. Then it would increase and then it would decrease. But
There's nothing worse than using a child as pawn. If you don't do this, you're not seeing it. A bit like my grandchild, Theodore.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
the
sad,
dad's dangling like a carrot. Well, you know, you're not going to see him again. You're not going to see him. You know, it's just wicked people.
But you do know
Wicked.
grandparents can take the children to court over their grandchildren.
I'd rather wait, and
Let the truth be shown.
the truth will come out in the end.
Mad
It
though.
always does. And I love that little man.
Yeah. Theo, you might be of a certain age and watch this.
Theodore, yes, he will know the truth.
We think about him all the time, man.
Yeah, we do.
How long has it been since we've seen him?
Since Boxing Day.
Oh yeah, it was Boxing Day. It wasn't even there for
So he's
longer than
probably
10
changed.
minutes.
No, will have changed quite a lot now.
Yeah, he grows quick. He does.
Mm,
What would I call my son? You like the name Miles, don't you?
yeah.
I feel like we get. I feel like he would get.
Or Jaeger.
Jaeger's a nice name. Jaeger and Miles is a nice name, but I still don't know.
Deep, aren't we?
But it happens though, when every family has situations, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
But
has to
don't
watch.
you find every person that you've met, I've always been right about?
Yeah, which has been very annoying. Because you're right. But to be fair, you've been
I
right
have a
about my friends.
Sixth sense.
But
I
you've
do.
been right about my friends as well.
Yeah,
all
right
the time.
About your friends.
Even when I don't want to hear it, I'm like, nah, not this one, not this one. And you're right. And even when you just give me the look, okay. That makes me paranoid. You know what I mean?
Or I
What's the
say,
thinking?
don't bring her back to my house again.
Yeah.
Why, Mum? Just don't bring them back.
During the
okay?
days, yeah, where I'll be like, I'm going to so-and-so's house after school. You'd be like, right, what's her mum's number? And I'd be like, show her down the road. I want to know. I want to
Okay,
know.
no, I actually came down to the house, didn't
Before
I?
we came down to the house, she was like, how many cats you got? Are the defleed? How many have you got any sons? How many have you got? And I'm thinking, I got to go to her house now. And she's going to look at me as if to say, is that your mum? But obviously, I appreciate it looking back.
No, but it was fine. And then the brother came in, and then his friends were coming in. I thought,
This
no,
ain't right.
You're not
But
staying here. You weren't allowed to stay at
I wasn't
anybody's
allowed to
house.
stay, but I was still going over there religiously to use her Wi-Fi because she had a laptop and I could get on MSN that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was rapid. They were the
got
good
away with
days.
that then.
Huh?
You got away with that then.
I did. Heck yeah. I told
But
you.
I still
got away
used to
from
hunt
that.
you down, even when you was going down the park.
You used to hunt me down. Listen, there was one time, yeah, because where I'm from, yeah, there was a mixture of ends in both one ends. And there was one guy called DT. And big up DT, I ain't seen him for years, man. And he pulled up in his whip, I probably just passed his test. Everyone's there at the shop now. We're all chilling up by the stairs. I've just come out now, fresh, just come out to play, literally. He's gone, yo, Jazz, jump in the whip. I've gone, yeah, jump to the whip. Took me for a spin. I come back. Why is her mum standing there like this? I'm like, nah. Why did I get caught? I've been out for half an hour. I had to go straight back home. I wasn't even out for no longer. Probably even 10 minutes I was out for. But, you know, they're my memories, and I love that. Like, how quick you are and how rapid you was with me. Like, you never took no bullshit.
You have to be.
You know? But that's why I'm saying, like, it must just click as a mother. It must just be, like, an instinct. Because, again, you haven't had that role model. And it clicked. But then there's some people who had a role model and it don't click. So it must be your DNA, your makeup, the way you think. Do you know what I mean? The drive.
I'm just me.
Say that again, I didn't hear.
I says I'm just being me.
That's
you know,
right.
I'm very overprotective
That's it.
as a mum. Still am.
You are. But you've backed up a little bit. You're more protective of your grandchildren.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say about Mother's Day? What Mother's Day means to you? For all the mothers out there and all the new...
Just getting a nice card with something written in it.
I don't do cards. I hate doing cards.
You do.
I hate doing... I detest cards.
That's all I want is a card with something nice written in
Yeah,
it.
but Mum, all the trees are knocking down for a card.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't make sense. I celebrate you every day. Every day, my dearest. You are the apple of my eye. And you know that. A card does not... But because of you love cards so much, I am going to do better. I am going to do better.
What do you think?
I know, I think it's this pillow. I am going to do better. Because you like
No,
cards so
it's
much.
nice to be with your children Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And celebrate.
What else would you say to mothers before we wrap it up? This is your time to shine.
Don't know. Just, just be the best you can. Learn by your mistakes.
Yeah. What about this generation? It's a bit different being a mom. Everyone's like this.
Yeah.
And, there wasn't that back in the day,
Yeah.
so...
Don't put your phone near your baby in the pushchair for one.
Yeah.
I hate to see that.
Yeah. What about attention? Show your child some attention.
Yeah, put your phone down.
You always showed us attention.
Yeah, I did.
You took the whole block everywhere.
Yeah.
Was
You
it just
used to-
us?
I even used to take you cycling in the snow. They loved it.
You know? No, but you took the whole block. It wasn't just me. You took
Yeah, yeah,
everyone's
took
kids, and we
everybody.
all went out like,
I was always trusted with the kids.
yeah, because everyone knew
Yeah.
not to mess with you.
Yeah.
And now look, when we're older now, and everyone's together, everyone knows who you are. It's mad, and I'm
I
standing
don't,
there
I don't
like,
recognise them.
I
I,
know,
don't
I know.
recognise them.
he was
don't
like the block mom.
recognise
But in that sense, I hope you enjoyed the show. It's me, Jasmine.
Mum?
You need to talk louder. She's like,
Mum?
the block mom, the 32 gang mom, you know what I'm saying?
That's...
I love this woman. Nah, I love this woman to bits. I don't know. I'm not prepared for anything different. I just hope you just live forever with me. You know.
I'll be in here, always.
Share my world. Don't you... What's that? Mary J. Blige? Promise I'll be together, you and even me.
Boom, boom, boom.
La la la. On that note, see you later. Like and subscribe. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and also before we
ciao.
go, for those who don't have their mums around, like my mum said,
Yeah.
your mum's always here. Innit?
Yeah.
Your mum's always here. So yeah, man. On that note, and my mum might have her own thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Not yet.
Say bye to the camera. Say bye to the camera.
Bye.
And yeah, that was yours.
Do you think that was all right?